Hello and welcome to game number 3 of the Hive Secundus campaign. I'm joined today by Phil.
Hi.
And we're going to be doing the Brood ambush. And sadly for Phil, it's not ambushing the Brood. The Brood is doing it. So, as I said, this is game 3. Phil in the last game managed to win. What a success! Yes! If you didn't see that because you're watching it on YouTube, that is a Patreon exclusive content because basically I can't get any more releases in the week. I've run out of week space for how many games. So yeah, if you want to check that out, it's released on Patreon now. If not, games 1, 3 and 6, so you'll get the culmination, will always be available on YouTube. Today, as I said, we're going to be doing the Brood ambush, where I've got 14 Malstrain points versus Phil.
You've got 15. You've got 15.
I've got 15 Malstrain. I've got 15 Malstrain points, and that's because Phil is going. What territory are you going for?
There. We're going for Lair of the Mind Worm.
Lair of the Mind Worm.
Now in my best reading voice.
Go on.
The hunters enter the lair of a powerful agent of the Patriarch. If defeated, it may be possible to use it to disrupt its plans.
Okay, and the stake of that, on a 1 to 4, Phil gets to place my fighter, and the 5 to 6.
I think people wanted to hear my good reading voice and wanted to hear it all. That's what the people wanted.
In summary, Phil, what is the boon of you controlling that territory?
When you bring reinforcements on a 1 to 4, I get to pick them for 1 turn.
Yes, that is what it is. So, I've chosen to select 2 Gene Stealers. Now, I could have chosen 3, but I thought that could be in the next game, in game 4, as we'll build up the amount of Gene Stealers in the game. Phil actually took on a Gene Stealer in the last game. Did manage to eviscerate someone, but it got annihilated in return.
Yeah, the Aurus, wasn't it? So it's whoever gets that charge off between the Gene Stealer and the Aurus, that person's won.
Yes.
It seems.
Yeah, I think so. So yeah, I've got 2 Gene Stealers, and they're going to be accompanied by 2 Tyramites.
Ooh.
The Tyramites, I say accompanied, the Tyramites have to be added to a Brood Scum. And that left me with a total of 7 Brood Scum, so 2 of them will have the Tyramites.
Right.
For the first time they come in. Yeah, that is my gang, Phil. What have you got? And what have you got, including the Archaeotech that you found last game?
So one thing we'll mention about the Aurus, because we've been using the one that's got the dual claws and the displacer matrix. So just to give people an idea of what the other one that's armed with paired power fists and bolt cannons,
whatever they're called,
bolt pistol cannon things. Going to be using that one in this game, and the next one I think as well.
Yeah, and then we'll just see which one you prefer.
So my gang has gone through quite a lot of upgrades, mainly the Aurus, that I think got up to 10 kills by himself.
In the last game?
So I've got 2 suit upgrades, which I rolled for and got double 1s, so I got +1 to my ballistic skill and +1 to my weapon skill.
Yeah, so weapon skill, ballistic skill 2.
Yes.
Which is amazing.
Really good. And then I had 12 XP, and I have 13 XP, sorry. I had 13 XP and spent 12, got an extra attack. So you've now got 4 attacks as well.
You've got 3 attacks, and that'll double to 6 on the chart.
Sorry, it's 3 attacks. I was adding the extra attack, not realising I put it on the card. Everyone else is pretty much the same, apart from I picked up 2 Archaeotechs.
Well, what actually are those people? In case this is the first video.
Sorry. So I've got a biotech with mesh armor, photolumens, armored undersuit, las carbine, and servo medicae.
Yeah, so that's do an action to do an immediate recovery roll for another fighter.
Yes. So I've got 2 Augotechs. They're armed differently. One has got a las carbine, mesh armor, armored undersuit, and a Vox array, so you can do group activation 1, and photolumens.
Okay.
The second one has got a las carbine, but has also got a las gun with a hotshot las pack.
Okay. So that gives you strength 4, AP -1.
Yes, and ammo and a 4-up.
Okay, cool.
He has got mesh armor, he has got photolumens, he has got an armored undersuit, but does not have the box array.
We should say this at the start where he's like, everyone just has those.
Everyone just has mesh armor and armored
Except
undersuit.
where noted. Yeah.
Then I have got a gun tech, which has a long glass, mesh armor, armored undersuit, and photo goggles.
Yeah.
So slightly different than the photolumens, he can just see everywhere.
Yeah, and he never gets revealed.
Never gets revealed in the hidden status. And then I've got a Technomat. Technomat has got a combi flamer man catcher with mesh armor, armored undersuit, but doesn't have photolumens.
Yeah, because he can only shoot 6 inches or 8 inches anyway.
Exactly.
So there's no point putting the photolumens on.
No. Now with I've got 2 more Archaeotech. So I've got one which is Hunting Beacon, which anything within 12 inches of my Biotech, because they've got that gear, doesn't take Terror in the Dark tests.
Yeah, which is where when you activate, if you're not within 6 inches of another Van Saar model on any
Incursion gang
model,
member,
you have to pass a cool check or flee back to another member of the gang.
Yep. I got 2 more Archaeotech from winning the last game. One of them was Ablative Energy Shield. I get a 2-up save until I pass it, and then it disappears.
Yeah.
And then the other one was Armored Shroud. Fight equipped with this Architect loot gains a 4-up save. But we were talking about this, and if you are a Van Saar player, if you are playing this campaign with Van Saar, you are always going to take mesh armor.
Yeah,
because
exclusively.
Yeah, because it's 15 creds and you get a 4-up save. So we're going to treat this as +1 to the model save. And these have both been allocated to my Technomat.
Who you're gonna hope doesn't take himself out.
Yeah.
Unstable, because the flamer's got unstable.
Yeah.
Right, so that's the 2 gangs. As I said, we'll be playing Brood Ambush. If you do like this game, don't forget to do all the YouTubey things. It lets me and Phil know that you want to see this content, so Phil's more inspired to come back on and play more, and I can fit it into the schedule. If you really like it, there is a Patreon link below, which, as I said before, you can get the access to the exclusive Patreon content, as well as dice, access to the Discord, podcast formats of the Tuesday Talkies, as well as early access to all the videos. And with that, we'll catch you in the game. So, round 1, Phil. Roll for priority. In the least important priority roll in the game. Right, you got it. Right, so you've done that. Now we're going to track how many 4-up saves you make across the game. You've taken one of my activation markers, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, because I need to. I am going to group activate my Argatech with the Gun Tech.
Okay.
And they are going to both double move.
Yeah, so Phil just has to get 2 models off the board.
At the other end of the table.
Yes. Right, I can see how this is going. So, well, I was actually saying before, I should have just locked both doors down this side.
Yeah.
I'm going to move into the shadows.
Woo! Right.
Into the shadows.
You're moving both?
That's going to be my next one as well.
Okay, fair enough then. I'll let it fly this time.
So yeah, I'm going to get full cover from both of them. Over to you, Phil.
I am going to activate this Argatech here.
Yeah, so that's the one still in the centre of the battlefield.
Yes.
Okay.
And the second Argatech is just going to move 10 inches back as well.
So you're all going for the same side at the moment. Right. Remember,
Yes.
I've done another activation there.
Oh,
so
right.
Which one do you want to activate?
We'll activate the Aurus.
Okay. Interesting. So he gets 2 activations normally.
Yep. He's got movement 7 at the moment.
Yeah.
So I'm going to double move the Aurus.
Round the corner to the terminal.
Yep.
Oh, so you're not actually going round the corner.
No.
I'm going to double move my Brood Scum. And I'm going to get 7. And then...
So you're going through that gap?
Oh, there is a gap there, isn't there? Right, he's going to go 3 to here, or 2.5. And then because I can't fit my base fully over, like in the save section, I'm going to do an initiative check. And actually hope that I fail. I fail. Ah!
Dead.
Dead. Right, over to your activation, Phil. And that's because he was just completely useless as well, being at this side.
I'm going to activate my biotech.
Yes.
Which is the gentleman in the middle.
Yeah, that's basically the medic of the squad.
Yeah.
He's going to go behind. He's stacking up nicely on these doors, Phil. I really wish I had a flamer.
I know, but I don't think you have, do you?
No.
Right.
No. Another 10-inch move. And should I just do my final 10-inch move?
No, I've got one.
Go on,
yeah,
then.
go on. You might as well do that one.
10-inch move.
Okay.
Right, finish off. Is he going to be holding the line?
Yeah. I'm going to put him... I was going to move him all the way over there, but actually I want to put him in a little bit of cover.
Yeah, so you were going to move him over to the far left.
Yeah, I couldn't actually get to the cover, but I'm just going to do a single move and move him into the cover there.
In the cover in the centre.
The cover in the centre.
So that's the end of the turn. Phil, you don't need a bottle check. I get to bring on 2 fighters.
You don't yet, and it's not the end of the turn. Oh
no! I forgot he gets 2 activations.
Gets 2 activations.
Go on, what's he doing?
The Horus is going to try and activate the terminal.
Right, okay, so it's an intelligence check.
Yeah.
And this is a basic action, so you can only do it once a turn.
That's true. And his intelligence is 6.
Okay.
6?
Okay. But he gets a -2 because it's activated.
Oh, I forgot that. Why is it -2 for activating a door?
Because it just is.
What, I know, but why?
Do you want to see if you can punch door?
Yeah.
So what is the plan then, Phil? He's got a toughness 5, 4 wounds.
I'm going to fight basic action the door.
Right, okay, so you're just going to punch the door.
Has
he got a save?
No. All doors have a toughness 5 and 4 wounds. If the door is used to 0 wounds, it's removed from the battlefield.
Right, so no save. Right, so you hit the door on a 3 because...
I don't, I hit it on a 2.
Does it say that?
Well, it doesn't say...
You've got a 2 up.
Yeah.
So it's weird that you have to roll to hit it, but... He manages to hit the static door.
Yep. And now it is 5 because I'm strength 5 with the fists because they're +2 to the strength.
Yes, so he's
force. 1.
Which does 2 damage and doesn't destroy the door.
Power trait. So it actually does 3 damage.
No, it's on the roll to hit, mate.
I thought it was the roll to wound.
No.
There it is. Oh, yeah, 2 wounds to the door.
2 wounds. 2 wounds. Right, now it is the end of the turn.
Yep.
I'm going to bring on 2 fighters, and that's actually going to be a random fighter from the pool. So I'm bringing on both of my Brood Scum with the Tyranites. On a 1 to 2 Phil places. I place both.
You play them.
Right. Right. So I've got Frag Grenade and Pistol Dude. Who has a Tyrant? And then Double Stub, who has a Tyrant.
Oh.
Yeah. So that is your go, Phil. It's not your go. It's the end of round 1, and we'll roll for priority in round 2. So priority round 2, I get a 3.
Ooh. I get a 2, so it's you.
Right. So I am forced to do something first. However, I'm going to activate one of these ones, these Gene Stealer Brood Scum back here. And I'm going to activate the one closest to the door, move my 5 inches, which gets me to the door, and then activate the door.
Nice.
Over to you. Who is going first?
I'm going to activate my Technomat, which is in the middle.
Of the board?
Mat that's in the middle of the board.
Yeah.
And I'm going to single move, I think. Yes.
So you're going to complete that run that you were going to do last time?
Yeah. Just so I've got options on both sides, depending on which way you come down.
Yeah.
Can move and fire then on both sides. And that's it for him.
I'm going to move my 5 inches from the second brood scum down the closer end to me. And then I'm going to move 5 inches to next to this chasm. Right, and that's my activation. So it's over to you.
I am going to activate my Org attack that has got the Vox in his hand. I'm going to use a group activation.
Mm-hmm.
The Org attack is going to move to the door.
Open the door. Is he?
Open the door. Well, actually, don't need to move to the door because I'm within an inch of it.
Okay.
So I'm going to open the door.
Yeah. And now what?
And I'm going to move to this side
out of the way
of the cover.
Right, okay, interesting. Not in a hurry. Phil has 6 turns to get off the board. So he can take his time a little bit. What? I should have placed my frag grenade guy down here.
Now, I've got the gun tech
Yes.
to actually move. And I think I'm going to move the gun tech forward to here.
Forward to where the door opening previously was.
Yeah, I'm trying to get some cover but also get a shot. So I was thinking about here, but there's no real line. Oh, there is actually. Yeah, move him actually behind the wall there.
Yeah, so he's just doing a little side step.
Yeah, so we can actually see round if anything's coming up so I can shoot then.
Yeah. Right, so I will activate, and I'll activate... I'm going to activate my Brood Scum with Sawn Off, who will go step sideways an inch, and then move forwards 4 inches, which will get them right to here, and then I'm going to Sawn Off you. Now you'll be in full cover,
Okay.
because of the way that the map is, and I'm actually outside my 4-inch short range, so I'll be hitting on 6s. And because Phil's actually using cover this game.
You taught me well yesterday.
Tell me about
You taught me well.
Master.
Sensei Bearfoot.
6s, no. I automatically pass all.
Ammo checks because you're Malstrain.
Phil. When your Technomat activated in the center,
Yeah.
he needed a Shadow of the Malstrain.
Oh, we don't. Terror in the Dark.
Terror in the Dark.
What's his cool? I forgot about this.
Roll it and see if it needs checking.
It does need checking. It's 7.
Definitely fails.
Definitely fails. So actually, when he was here,
When he was in the center of the board, yeah, he became broken.
it became broken.
And that would have been your activation still.
Yeah.
But he'll run 2d6
Towards towards my fighters. So it goes 4 inches.
He's not even in that much of a hurry.
No.
He's just like, wait up, guys.
Oh, actually. No, he's fine. He doesn't need to
he's
take
in 12
it.
of your Archeo,
Yeah,
dude.
doesn't need to take it. So he's in 12 of the biotech. So doesn't need to take it. When I activate him next time, he will have to, unless the biotech is now within 12 inches of him.
Right.
So
Retcon that retcon.
yeah.
Right, over to you then.
Back to my turn again now, is it? Now, after going through that and seeing that, I'm going to move my biotech. I'm going to move my biotech over here, double move them.
To behind the gun guy.
Well, I want to still put them in cover. Actually, I can get to there with cover.
And that's a double move, is it?
And that is a double move. I've activated the biotech and double move to go around the structure to grab a little bit of cover there. Obviously, you're not allowed to pre-measure in Necromunda, but I believe now I'm going to be within 12 inches to get rid of that Terror in the Dark rule from the lone Technomat at the top.
Right. So that is over to me, of which I'm going to activate my autogun Ganga. And what the autogun Ganga is going to do is fire at your Auger Tech
Okay.
You're going to have definitely heavy cover,
Right.
and he's firing through my dude.
Yeah.
So if I miss on
It
a 1
hits
to
you.
4, it hits my own anger. Dagger, dagger, dagger. I miss. And on a 1 to 3, I hit my own guy. I do. And that was with an ammo check 1, I believe. I picked it up too fast.
Yes, it was an ammo check,
Right.
yeah.
So on a 4 up, I get wounded. I do. And he's an all-out ganger, isn't he?
Yeah.
So on a 5 up, his mesh armor's fine. So he is pinned. But right, that is that, I suppose. Life is cheap in the Underhells. Over to you, Phil.
I am going to activate the Aurus
Yeah.
for his first activation.
Yeah.
I am going to attack that
Attack the
door
door.
again.
Right.
I'm hitting on 2s.
He manages to miss a door.
Yeah. This one's rubbish compared to the claw guy. On 4s, I get 2 wounds.
And the door's destroyed.
And the door's destroyed.
Okay.
I'll just take the terminals off as
They
well.
can be there as terrain.
Oh, right, okay. Well, they can stay there then.
Right. So,
I've still got one basic action to do. And my basic action is going to be shooting the guy that's on the floor.
right, okay. Okay.
I am within short range.
Yeah. Because you now got your bolt fists, which
Yeah.
make things short range. So it's 2s. Even if it's a -1, because even if it slightly goes through that bit of cover, which I can't even be bothered looking, it's still +1. Okay, so you get 2 shots and you get your rapid fire 1 on each. So roll high, Phil. There's an
How?
ammo check and a miss.
How?
And 1 hit.
How?
Right, so do you want to do the ammo check first?
Yes, the ammo check is 4 up for it.
Yes. Your ammo is fine.
Fine.
Your ammo is fine. And you need a 3 to wound because you're strength 4.
2 wounds.
You only got 1 hit.
got.
You got
Oh,
a
I only got
and an
one.
ammo
Well,
check. They both wounded
they're
anyway.
both wounded anyway.
You've got a -1 to your AP. I'm mesh armored, so that's a 6 up save. No, you've done a wound, Phil.
Oh,
And he's serious. You better get there fast, otherwise I'm going to take him off in the next activation. Or at the end of the turn. Over to my go. Me go. Where do I want to go? Now I don't want really to do anything at the moment, because all I'm doing is providing Phil targets. I need to just be like dudes in waiting. Right. What?
move a square forward, move a square backwards.
Maybe. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move the one furthest away from the Aurus, so give the Aurus less to do. I'm going to move to halfway through this square, and that's 3 inches. So I've got 2 more, which gets me to here. I'm then going to throw a frag grenade at the ground here, and that's -2 to hit.
So a cool check because you're not targeting somebody as well.
Oh, so I didn't actually know I could see the gun tech. I will throw the grenade at the gun tech because it's the same minus to throw at the ground as it is at throwing at someone in full cover.
Right.
So, at him, I hit! Wow. Craziness. So, that hits the gun tech and no one else because it's a 1.5 blast. It doesn't wound. It doesn't wound, but I do pass that ammo check because I'm a Malstrain fighter. My Tyromite is gonna go 2, 4, within my 7 to just round the corner. And I'm hoping I can actually use their venom this game. Right, Phil, what are you doing? What's they doing?
I am going to activate
Your Aurus again.
the Aurus again.
Okay. What are you gonna do?
The Aurus is going to fire at the
At
guy.
my down fighter.
At your down fighter. But I'm also going to play a card as well, which is Blazing Fury. For the duration of the fighter's turn, the shoot action is treated as a simple rather than a basic.
So much effort to just take out a brood scum.
I know. So I'm on 2s.
Right, so you hit 3 times, and then you need 3s to wound me. So that's 1. I've got a 6-up save.
Save.
Save it.
Right, exactly the same again.
Because it's a simple action.
Yeah.
So you get 4 hits and an ammo check.
Okay, we'll do the ammo check first.
Yeah. So
Passes
the ammo
it.
check's fine, and 4 hits, wounding on 3s.
Oh, that's the wrong die.
Yeah, that's
just
right.
roll that one in. I'll let you.
So
Yeah.
now here comes 4 6s, because it's 4 wounds. 2 6s and 2
Not bad.
5s.
Not bad.
We're using the same dice, Phil, and there is very much a disparity in that.
There must be somewhere that I just roll them weirdly, honestly.
A flesh wound in a serious.
So he's on toughness 1.
Toughness 1.
Still doesn't kill him, and won't get the XP for when he stands up because he will die.
True, so you'll still have to... Right. Okay, so that is into my last activation. I'm going to activate, obviously, my Two Fists McGee and Tyromite. And he's going to... I'm just going to very stealthily move up to here. And just shuffle forwards a little bit. I think I'm still outside of the charge range of that Horus. And I can hopefully...
Oh, you're right at the edge, I think. I think you're right on the edge.
Right, but let's get into...
Might still
Oh,
activation.
have you still got one left?
Yes.
Okay, go on then.
I'm activating my second Org attack. This is the one with the Lasgun and Hotshot last pack. They are going to move.
One thing that we forgot to mention before Phil makes this shot is the vision that we rolled was full daylight cycle. So it's completely lit up. Like, strobe lights come on as the brood ambush starts. Phil, you have moved a bit further up.
Yeah, didn't realise that I was still clipping the wall, so I'm well within my movement, so I've actually moved just an extra 2 inch or an inch forward. I'm going to take a shot at the brood scum that is here on the left-hand side. Well, my left, your right.
Yeah. Two Fists McBrood's
And I'm going to be using my Hotshot Lasgun.
Are you?
Yes.
Because you like that 4-up rather than the multiple shots.
Yes. Also, I can't see the Tyromite, I don't
Okay.
think. So I can't allocate a multiple. I can't allocate the
another
rapid
shot.
fire onto it.
Right.
So I'm hitting on 2s. Am I?
You're definitely within short range.
Well, I'm within short range, which gives me +1.
Yeah.
I'm usually at ballistic skill 3, so that gets me down to a 2. Now it depends about the cover that you have there.
So we think the fighter has got light cover, so that just cancels out the short range modifier.
Yeah.
And you're going to hit on 3.
Again? Yep. Oh, I hit on a 3.
And you got 3 hits.
Yeah, I know.
If only we would have used that carbine. Right.
3.
Wounds on a 3, yeah.
Wounds!
And I've got my flak armor gets reduced to nothing because of your -1.
Ooh.
So what's it actually do to the fighter?
Rolling big. Oh,
Serious?
rubbish.
Serious.
Rubbish.
Right. That's me out of fighters. Phil, you've got no one serious injured for bottle checks.
No.
No. So I just add 2 more fighters. And that's going to be both of my gene stealers. Whoopah. I placed them both. Right. Let's get a time pressure stealer. And one that's supporting my brood from the front to make this a bit harder. Right. There we go. And I'm going to leave my serious injury guys on. Because there's no point taking them off at this point.
Do
my
the
recovery rolls, I suppose.
rolls, yeah.
So the one that's on toughness 1, flesh wounded and dies. The one that has just been seriously injured takes a flesh wound.
Can the exotic beast help?
It's another fighter, I suppose. I'm happy. Let's just stick with the serious.
Okay. Okay.
Rather.
Okay.
I mean, he's a floating sack of toxin. It shouldn't be able to help, even if it can.
That is true. That is true.
Like, it's an error in game design.
Yeah.
If it can.
That is true.
So that's it for the end of turn 2. Let's get into priority turn 3. Turn 3, Phil. Priority. I get a 6.
Unless I get a 6, you're going first.
Oh! I went first last time, didn't I?
Yes.
So you go first.
Okay. First activation.
Yeah.
Is going to be the Horus.
Yeah.
And the Horus is going to charge the door.
The door?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Well, actually, I don't need to. He just opens, doesn't it?
That one, yeah, you can move into contact and just open it. Because that's not a locked one.
Yeah, I'm just going to move into contact and open it.
Okay, can you get within an inch by moving 7? Yeah, because the door's 7 away. So he'll do a slight shuffle to come round.
Yeah.
And still be well within.
Just be a little bit back there. So, moved and opened the door.
Okay, right. I'm going to activate my Brood Scum that is seriously injured.
Right.
And that activates the Tyromite at the same time.
Yep.
Now the Tyromite is going to charge the Horus.
Okay.
So gets in, because it's got a movement of 7. I've got 2 attacks because I charged. I've got a weapon skill 4 up. I hit twice.
Oh.
I'm strength 3. Oh no, Toxin is you take a toughness check. So for Toxin, we're going to roll equal to or over Phil's toughness to be able to wound him. So he's got a toughness 4. I get 1. Now my AP is -2.
It is.
So you've got a 6 up and a 6 up field save.
I have. So the first 6 up. No. The second 6 up. No.
Right. And then we make an injury roll. Waka. So he gets seriously injured. Okay. I'm not going to consult.
If he's seriously injured.
I know I can stomp. But I'm the games master, Phil. Not. So in this situation now, obviously you just stomp on the person's head, right? But that's not the purpose of this entire campaign, I would say.
Does it ignore your wounds total then for Toxin? I've never fought against Toxin.
Yeah.
We don't have many Escher players.
Well, I think Pete's played his Escher a few times.
I've not really played against them though.
No,
fair enough.
It's brutal. So yeah, and I don't think it's a good end for the Spyro to be like, oh yeah, let's just toxin him with a floating toxin sack. So I'm not going to stand.
Okay.
And my guy will just
crawl.
Yeah. He'll crawl to behind cover, screaming. Over to you.
I'm going to activate the Auger Tech that's got the hotshot lasgun.
Mm-hmm. What's he going to do?
Just literally run off the board.
Oh, wait, he has to be there in the end phase, remember? So.
Oh, right, okay.
I've still got this fighter with an auto gun here. So Phil, what's next from you? I'm
going to single move with the Auger Tech. This is the one with the lasgun and the hotshot las pack.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to move them here.
Behind the cover.
Behind the cover.
Are you within an inch of the Spyro there? Yes.
Yes. Now I'm going to shoot at the Tyromite.
Okay.
Because that's a horrible, horrible thing. I'm going to use the las carbine.
Okay.
Because the Tyromite is toughness 2. I thought it was toughness 3, but it's toughness 2. So I'm hitting on 2 because I'm within short range.
Yeah.
If I roll a 1, I'm hitting the
You
Horus.
could potentially hit the Horus. No, you hit twice.
Twice.
So you'll wound on 3s because you got strength 3. So it's a wound.
1.
I don't have a save. Oh, I've got flak armor.
Oh, you. After all that, if I'd actually shot the hotshot las gun, it would have actually been better.
I am pinned though.
Oh, whoopee.
It means I can't charge next turn, doesn't it?
Cry me a river,
Max.
Max.
That is good.
Cry me a river.
That is good though.
Right. Your turn.
Right. Gene Stealer. Not yet. I've already measured it now, so I'm going to have to do the Gene Stealer. I'm going to go 10 inches to behind this corner. So Phil, what's next for you?
I'm going to activate the Auger Tech that has the Vox Array.
Yes.
They are going to
Blast.
Aim and fire.
Right, okay. So you've got 10-inch short range.
I have.
And this is you just pointed to my rearmost brood scum.
Yes.
So you go down to, you've aimed to go to a 2-up.
Yeah.
Short range for a 1-up.
Yep.
But light cover takes it back to a 2.
2.
It hits twice.
Oh.
What were you saying about him being rubbish?
Yeah, rubbish. 4s. Oh!
What were you saying about him being rubbish?
Right, okay. Wait until the wound rolls
Here
happen.
comes the double 6 for flak. I do get a 6 though.
Serious.
Yes.
Actually, that's not bad, that, because it takes away the ability to shoot with them.
It does, and it stops me from, like, although I was nice with the Tyromite.
Yeah, you would be
not
nice. You might not be a second time.
Yeah. Because that's one of the things that, the way that we start playing this campaign is because it's an arbitrator versus player, is to tell the story of the gang.
Yep.
Getting down into the Underhells. Now, where I'm also not going to be nice is my brood scum on the close table edge is going to make a single move to move around to the side of the... So I'm in short range of Phil's Technomat, so that means I'm hitting on 3s, but he's behind at least light cover. I think light.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll go with
From
light.
here.
We'll go with light.
So I'm hitting on 4s. No, I'm not hitting on 4s. Phil, over to you.
I'm going to activate the Technomat.
Okay. Well, are you going to charge me? Or
I am actually going to charge
Yeah, you're going to man catcher
to
me.
see what the man catcher does, because I've not used it yet.
Right.
So I am within 12, so I don't need to take a terror in the data test. We didn't know until that actual turn. I'm going to charge.
Right, so you've got 1 attack normal and 1 for charging.
Yeah.
What does the man catcher actually do?
Strength user, -1 AP, 1 damage, entangle.
Okay, so entangle is like if you get a 6 to hit?
I entangle you.
Yes, let's look it up. So if you get a 6 to hit, reaction attacks are at a -2 modifier. It's not two-handed as well.
So I've actually got a las pistol. Like a lot of my gang have got las pistols. But because I've never used them, I forgot to mention them, to be honest.
Yeah.
But I've got 2 for charging with the man catcher, 1 for the las pistol, and obviously the ammo die there.
Yes.
I'm hitting on 4s.
Okay. So no 6s for the entangle because the 6 is on the last pistol.
Yep.
We've got 2 hits. They're both strength user. The blue is the man catcher, so it'll be at -1 AP.
Oh look! Nothing happens.
So my brood scum will hit back. Hits on a 4.
Hits.
Wounds on a 4.
Wounds.
You got a 4-up save, Phil.
I have not. I've got a 2-up save with him.
Oh, you do, because your energy shield.
Saves. And now that can't be used for the rest of this game.
Yeah, but it's non-disposable.
It's non-disposable, you just can't use it for the rest of this game. Wow.
My brood scum at the back here is going to go an inch around the corner and 3 inches forwards. And I'm going to blast you.
Okay.
So I hit on 4s at the long range. So the target is engaged, so it's a -1 to hit. So I hit on 5s. And if I miss, it will potentially hit my own ganger. I don't hit, and I don't go out of ammo. Do you want to roll on a 1 to 3, Phil?
So for the 3 shots?
No, it's not 3. It's scatter shot D6.
Oh, right, okay.
So it hits my own ganger. How many times does it hit my own ganger? 2. At strength 3. It wounds me twice. I've got a 6-up save. I don't save any. Skulled? Skulled, I guess.
I like how you've done more damage to your gang than I've done to it.
What can I say? They're just deadly. These brood scum, you know. Do you know these brood scum have been in every game?
I know
killer.
we've only had one game where we've had a gene stealer, Malstrain gene stealer, but just the wave and the amount of shots from the brood scum. It's always boys before toys in Necromunda, and it is really tough.
Right, over to you. What are we doing in this mess?
I'm going to stand up the gun. I'm going to activate the gun tech.
Yes.
Stand up the gun tech. The gun tech is going to shoot the brood scum.
Okay.
You're in heavy cover
Because of this corner.
because of this corner.
It might even be light, but...
I'm just going off what you had before, to be honest. So I do actually think it's heavy cover.
Alright, cool.
I'm usually hitting on 3s. You're within short range, so I don't get my +1 bonus.
Mm-hmm.
So that's only at long range for the long last, so I'm hitting on 5s.
Okay.
Oh no! So close.
You're so negative about these.
So close. No, that's because I was close.
Oh, right.
Just drop the tape measure out. No, it's because I was close. I was happy with that one. I was happy.
Right, I will activate my serious injured fighter and crawl into cover.
Okay.
Then it's over to you. Who have you actually got left?
The biotech, which is in the centre near the structure, and the Aurus, which is downed at the moment.
Yeah.
So,
Can you? How far do you crawl? You crawl half your movement, right?
yeah.
Like, 'cause what I was thinking is if you can get within the range of the Medicaid, you could stab him.
I've got 2 more activations. I've got a biotech,
Yeah.
which is in the centre of the structure, and the Aurus as well. I'm going to actually activate the biotech, and I'm just going to double move with the biotech. And my idea here is to get him as close to the Aurus as possible. So then, in the end phase, I'm rolling that extra recovery die to try and see if we can get rid of the
and as
flesh,
well,
the serious injury.
You couldn't actually move to anywhere that you could shoot anyone anyway.
No, and my original thought was to move them 5 inches and then try and use the servo Medicaid on the Aurus, but I didn't think I was going to be able to get into range of it.
Yeah.
That's why I've chosen to do it in this way.
There we go.
It's your go. Have you got anything else? You've got loads more to activate.
Yeah, I've got a bunch here. I will activate Frag Grenade McGee.
Yep.
Who's going to throw another frag grenade at... I'm going to throw it at the ground in between your 2 fighters here. So I'll hit on a 6, it's -2.
Cool check because you're not targeting anybody.
So the cool check to do that. 6, no. So I failed the nerve check. I've got to throw it at the closest fighter. And the closest fighter... Can you just give me a measure to them two, please?
It's this one. I can tell you now by looking at it.
I thought so, but I thought I'd not.
Well, 7 or 6 and a bit inches.
9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
8.5.
Right,
So,
cool. So he's a hands up person.
Org attack
Yes.
with hot shot last gun.
I don't hit, so I scatter from that point, d6. On a 1, it'll land at my own feet. It goes 6, then hits the wall. So it'll stop at this wall here and just hit the Spira.
Yep.
I don't win. Well, thanks for coming. The Tyromite activates at the same time because it's an exotic beast. So my second Tyromite is going to charge the Orgatech here. It's within... I've got 2, so I've got an 8-inch charge range.
Easy, I think.
Let's measure it in straight lines. So I've got to go an inch round the corner to get my base round, because I can't obviously overlap. One sec, leave it there. Yeah, so I'm within, what was that? That was actually 8 inches there, wasn't it?
Yeah, we just measured it off camera so we could do it in stages to make sure it was right.
Because I was tucked up here, I had to go a little bit out.
Yep, 1/2 inch out, 5 inches down, and then it was 2.5 inches.
Yeah.
There, so.
And because I'm charging a fighter I couldn't see, I get -1 to hit.
Yes.
I hit on a 4 normally, that'll go to a 5. No.
Oh, I'll attack.
I see Tyromites are rubbish.
I'll attack back with my las pistol.
Yes.
Doesn't hit.
Okay. Right. Finally, my Gene Stealer. Oh no, you get to activate your Duda. Your Horus.
There you go.
Right, cool.
He's crawled more, so he's within range of everybody.
Yes. My Gene Stealer is gonna go... It's gonna go 4 inches forwards. And I've moved 12. So I can get another 8. Hello! So I'm gonna stop just before the cover. So we don't have to work... Sorry, the difficult terrain. So we don't have to...
Work it out.
Because I think I'm only gonna get about 1/4 of an inch more anyway. Right. So that is the end of my go.
End phase.
Yeah. End phase. You've got no one taken out.
I've got to do a bottle check.
You've got to do a serious yeah.
I do the bottle check first,
Oh,
then the serious injury.
Yeah. Oh, look at you knowing the rules.
I'm fine.
Right. Because you had 6 fighters to start.
6 fighters to start. +1 to the dice roll gets me to 5, which means I don't bottle. Now I'll do my seriously injured. So I've got...
So you've got 3 injury dice because of 2 assists.
Oh my Christ.
I think you're going to choose the serious injury there, right?
I am, yeah. I am. So he's now on toughness 3.
Yes. Right. And with that,
Prime for a stamping.
we'll add 2 fighters to the Gene Stealer player. So I place 1, you place 1, Phil.
Is it within 6 inches of my models?
Not within 6 inches.
Not within 6 inches.
Mm.
Oh, just put it at the opposite end of the board.
What there?
No, that's too far. Bit closer. On this side as well, so you don't have to go through the door. Past the other wall. Do you know what? I should have just placed it myself. Past the wall. I should have just placed it myself. Sorry.
I'm not editing that bit out.
Right.
And with that, we'll get into priority of turn 4. So, priority, turn 4.
Oh, it's
I thought you were going to roll a 1 then. Do you know what? He's been so many times. Oh, Phil can't possibly lose that priority. Right, you win. Which do you want to do first?
I'm going to activate the biotech.
Okay.
And with the biotech, I'm going to double move.
Okay. Right into the corner.
Right into the corner. In fact, so close into the corner, he's almost off the map. But he's not.
He's not yet.
Not yet.
Right, my Gene Stealer. Do I activate... Now that you can't stab the Horus and get him back up, I'm not... Do I stamp him now or do I stamp him after is what I'm thinking? Going to activate this Gene Stealer here on like the bit further back near the gun tech.
Yeah.
I'm going to charge the gun tech. I get a 10. So I go 1.5 inches.
You're in by ½ inch, aren't you?
Oh no, I've only got 6-inch move. Son
Oh.
of a bitch. I fail.
You fail.
I fail because I've got 9. There's 9, so 7 gets me
Yeah.
to here.
You needed that extra movement. That 1 inch movement would have got you in.
Yeah. Right, guess it's your go. I even got max charge. Do you know what? I was going to say I should have measured it. Can't measure in Necromunda. I did the right thing.
I'm going to activate my Auger Tech that has got the Hotshot last gun.
Okay.
And they are going to double move.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
You
son of a bitch.
They're going to double move here.
I'm going to stamp your fucking aura at this point.
The sacrificial lamb.
You lame-o.
The sacrificial lamb.
Running into the corner to just win the mission. Lame.
Sacrificial lamb. There we go.
Yeah, and at the end of the last turn, I'll just take him off.
Okay.
Oh, and let's see if he recovered. He didn't.
So you're going to take him off then?
No, because if he goes, the Tyromite goes.
Oh. No,
Yeah.
the Tyromite stays.
It's an exotic beast, which is like a pet.
That means that one should have gone.
No, because that one's attached to this guy.
I thought it was attached to you. Oh, that's my mistake.
No.
That's my mistake.
That's why he's not been much more aggressive.
Yeah, that's my mistake.
Right, over to you.
I am going to activate I'm going to have to activate the Auger Tech here.
Right. What are you going to do?
The only thing I can do is fight. So I get my 1 attack with a 4 up.
Okay.
With the last
Do you know, I
pistol.
didn't see the second guy over here coming. Like, I thought definitely you'd fight like a non-coward.
No.
Instead, you've gone for the win. You're escaping the ambush.
I fail miserably.
I attack back.
Hit.
I hit. You get a 6-up save.
Dead.
So he's
it's an injury roll,
attack,
isn't it?
Yeah. He's serious, and I've got to use an activation because it's not a charge. I don't get a free coup de grace.
Yeah. Activating stamp.
I'm going to activate and stamp.
Yep.
So, do you want to roll your injury roll? Do you want to roll it?
So,
Do you want me to roll it?
Wait. Because of the second game that we played, because I've got to do 2 injury rolls, because I've not done one for the Aurus yet either.
Right.
With the nano protein vat, I can ignore the effects of a single lasting injury.
I think you'd read. It's not instead of rolling it.
No, it's not instead of rolling it. So what I mean is, I have to roll for the Aurus as well.
Yeah.
Because if I
See
roll,
what they are first.
yeah, that's what I mean.
The Aurus isn't a serious injury as well. It's a glitch.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah.
So I'll roll for the Auger Tech then.
Okay. So the Argotech.
10%, yep. 52.
Medical escort.
The fighter goes into recover and their toughness characteristic is decreased by 1. I'm going to use my nano protein vat just to ignore that.
Right. Okay.
So
So that actually is expended for the rest of the campaign. But that is the worst thing that you could have got.
For Vansars that are toughness 3, being toughness 2 becomes practically useless.
Yeah. And the glitch. What's the glitch?
Is it 2d6 or 1d6? I've not rolled glitches.
Same as a serious injury.
Oh, there we go.
So 35.
Yep.
You go into convalescence.
Oh no!
Terrible. Right.
It's even worthwhile removing that glitch.
No.
It's not, is it?
No, because it's just you don't get to do it post-partum.
Oh no!
I'm going to move 5, and I'm going to shoot my stub pistol at you. Yes, into the Argotech. So I hit on a 4, a wound on a 4. No, you are pinned though.
Okay.
Over to you.
I'm going to activate
Your gun tag.
the gun tag. The gun tag is just going to fire at the Tyromite that's in front of it.
Okay.
So I'm hitting on 3s.
Yeah. Right. So Phil, what is your activation?
Well, first, I'm going to activate the gun tag.
yes.
We need to see if we're doing 12 inches of the biotech,
No.
which they are not. So they take a cool check.
Yes. He fails. He
Which fails.
2d6.
Runs 2d6 to the closest person. So that's
like 14
That's
away.
14 away. That is
13.
13. So
Or like 13 and a half.
yeah, runs to
2d6.
oh, 2d6. I don't need that. 5 inches.
Right, okay. So then it's my go.
Yeah. And one thing I've just realised, he's not even ran close enough to stop the Technomat taking a Terror in the Dart test.
No, he's not. No, he's not. My last gun ganger has moved to the corner and I'm going to try and pop a shot into the back of your head. So I'm short range because it's a short range of 18. You're in heavy cover, so it's 4s goes to 3s goes to 5s. Nope.
No.
You'll go.
Cool check for the Technomat.
Yes.
He's cool.
He loves it. He's cool. He's cool, baby.
Oh.
Does he flame the guy?
I'm going to move 5 inches. That was ambitious.
You do just about get him though. you do ridiculously. I was like, there is no fucking way you were gonna get him. I was like, that is properly ambitious. But no, you actually do get him.
Ammo die?
Yes. He
5.
doesn't go mental. He doesn't blow up.
No. Blue the front guy.
Yeah, black the rear guy. Both wounded on 3s. One gets wounded. The rear guy just gets pinned.
Yep. What armor does he have?
They've both got flak. And because it's template, it goes to a 5, but -1 to a 6. So, I don't get it. And I'm flesh wounded, but I'm pinned. Am I on fire, Phil? So the second guy, the one that is further away, isn't on fire. Right. So it at least pins me, reduces my action speed. And you have moved further away.
I know, I do realise this. And now they've both got to take Terror in the Dart test all the time.
And these were the first ones that we did, didn't we? Or did we do these last turn? I didn't.
No, one of them is a new guy that's come on, and the other guy is...
So we've not done them yet this turn?
No.
Right, so... Closer guy stands up and blasts you. So hits on a 2. If I can ever find the ammo dice. He hits, and he hits 5 times with strength 3, which will give me wounding on 4s. So that's 3 wounds. You've got a 3-up save because of your nanotechnology or whatever it is.
Yeah, Armoured Shroud, so I've got a 3-up save.
Okay.
Because the ablative shield is gone because he saved these 2 up at the beginning. 3 ups! No! No!
Right. So that's 1 dead. What is his injury roll?
Blue's big, 25, convalescence.
Either that, or even he's just out cold. He's just out cold.
He's out cold, yeah.
So it's, in fact, the best result you could have possibly gotten.
Yeah.
Because it gets him off the map. Right. Next. It's the end phase.
Yeah.
Phil. You can remove 2 fighters.
Do I do my bottle check first, or do I remove my 2 fighters first?
I lie. First, I'm going to stand up and move to there.
Right.
And crawl. That's my last activation.
Right. So do I do my bottle check first, or the remove 2 fighters first?
You do the remove 2 fighters.
Well, these 2 are getting removed.
He just says in the end phase.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now, I've got 5 fighters off for my bottle check, because they would count towards the fighters that are off the table?
Let's say no.
Okay.
Why would they? They're literally like 2 centimeters
That's
off the
fine.
table at this point.
4, 5, or 6, a bottle. I bottle.
Okay.
Cool check for the gun tech. He passes.
He passes.
Oh, no.
Right, so Phil just has his gun tech left. Do you want to do any more turns? Well, Phil has already won. All it is now is hunting down that gun tech. let's just call it.
Yeah. All right. Cheers. Thank you.
And we'll catch everyone in the outro. So that was actually a win to you, Phil.
Second one.
Second one, 2 out of 3. Now, one thing I will say is I do think these are actually very hard scenarios for, say, if you're just looking at what is in the box.
Yeah.
I know you could take a gang just like picked from anywhere, but looking at it as a self-contained box,
Standalone set.
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah, the weapons that you have to choose from don't do enough shots, or you haven't got enough.
They're low strength.
So even if you're using las carbines, which to be honest, I know that you helped me write the gang, I think it's the right choice. But when you start getting further down the levels and you've got like a couple of Gene Stealers on, they start becoming a lot less effective. And
yeah, and I know they didn't even add that. The Gene Stealers didn't add. So I've not been placing them like, oh, I'm just going to put 2 together right in front of where I'm going to go.
It's the threat level though, isn't it? It's like, as you say, it ticks down that time that I have to actually do something. But with the way that the Brood Scum come on, and it's wave after wave of people that have strength 3 guns that are rapid fire, or strength 3 guns that are, what is it, your sawn off?
The sawn off,
yeah.
Just mental.
So they're really tough to try and
whittle
down. Or you whittle them down and you go, all right, well, all these now come back, you know, these 4 come back on or whatever. Yeah. So it is tough with 6 models, 6 gangers, regardless of how good the Aurus is, because the Aurus is amazing. And
well, that Tyromite, man.
Yeah, just went,
I happen to have been able to wound you. If you could start passing some saves, that'd be really good for the. It'd make the narrative.
Yeah, it'd be really helpful, wouldn't it? It'd be really helpful. But you know, Tyromites with Toxin and just means that they're just deaf to the Aurus, it seems, and like, yeah, man, and this adds to the horror aspect though, that it's an uphill battle, but not an uphill slog. If that makes sense.
Yeah, and you did manage to secure the layer of the Mindworm. So in the upcoming battles, once a game, you'll be able to, on a 1 to 4 rather than a 1 or 2, place the incoming fighters.
Yeah, for one phase, I get to trigger it. So if you want to bring on your Gene Stealers, I can then trigger it then.
I'll use it in this round.
And go and put them somewhere that I want them to be.
Yeah. So that's what Phil has got from this game. As well, you got Trick Shot on your gun tech, didn't you?
I did. He leveled up. I got Trick Shot on that, which I think is a nice one there.
Yeah. Good shooting skill.
Always going to be hitting like on a 3 or a 4, aiming is in 2s or 3s.
Yeah.
So yeah, not a bad one. Not a bad one at all. That. I am never going to charge the man capturing ever again though.
It just doesn't have that punch that you. For a weapon, I know it's not many more credits than just an ordinary flamer.
Yeah.
But to say it's a weapon.
Strength 4 would have been nice on it.
Yeah.
Strength, that's all,
Strength
by the way.
+1.
Strength +1, and that would have been fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
But anyway.
So the next game will be game 4, and both game 4 and 5 will be Patreon exclusives. To make sure everyone on YouTube, as you're watching it now, can see game 6 as like the the ultimate finale content. So if you do want to see the progress of the gang throughout the entire thing, check it out on Patreon at any level. We will be playing for the Hunters Hunted Descent 2 mission.
Ooh.
Which will be hard. I'll get +6 Malstrain points, but if you win, Phil will get a second Spira for 1 battle, which I imagine you'll use in the final scenario.
Yeah.
So either catch us for that on Patreon, or see if Phil actually if he's using a Spira, you know the outcome of that battle.
Using 2 auras in the final battle, you know what happened.
And hopefully I'll murder some of these gang members. See you there.